Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome. My name is Jennifer Jobson, and I am with New You Life, as well as all of the people that you're seeing here on the screen. And we are so excited to present a new program to you called 700 to Success. And we're really excited because we know that this is going to drive volume, this is going to drive income into all of our teams. And it's a system that is duplicatable. It's a system that will be so easy to use. It's a very simple system. Without any further ado, I'm going to go ahead and screen share and introduce to all of you guys 700 to Success. Can I get a thumbs up that everybody can see my screen? Yeah, excellent. All right, and let me go ahead and just change my view so I can shrink it down to the tiniest I can. Up at the top. There we go. So you know this, we know that if we see a target, we are more likely to hit a target. And our target here is 20 gel customers and 6 associates. 700 to Success. It's the compound effects to life coach and beyond. It's a simple, duplicatable system where you gather 20 gel customers on a 30-day auto ship. That earns you $700 in commission. And then you're going to duplicate that. You're going to begin with 6 associates doing the same exact thing. It's simple, just gathering 20 gel customers on 30-day auto ship and them earning $700. Duplicate this one time by teaching these 6 associates to duplicate by enrolling 6 associates of their own who each get 20 gel customers on auto ship. The compound effect on this, guys, is huge. The compound effect is the strategy of reaping huge rewards from small, seemingly insignificant actions. You cannot improve something until you can measure it. Always take 100% responsibility for everything that happens to you. And this is from The Compound Effect, the book by Darren Hardy. And here we go. It all begins with you. And this is your map, your placement map. Now, we all have an inside leg or a personal leg. There's a variety of descriptions for this leg. And then we also have a team leg, a leg that we share with our enrolling sponsor and everybody on that team leg. And it all is a structured system that you're going to be using. So with your team leg, you're going to put associate number 1 on the team leg. And then your next associate's going to go on your personal or your inside leg. And then associate 3 and 4 are going to go over onto the team leg. And then 5, 6, and everything else after that is going to go on your inside leg. If you notice here, this is going to take you through promoter, coordinator, and coach, and then life coach. The system is simple: 20 customers and 6 associates. You gather 20 gel customers on a 30-day auto shipment and teach your associates to do the same very simple thing. And this is what happens. 700 to Success. Everyone is earning money with retail commissions. You're earning $700 in retail commission, and each one of your associates is doing the same. You get paid and get your people paid. So let's talk about volume, because you know, retail commissions, if you look at the 5 ways that we get paid with New You Life, retail commission is the number 1. Not it's the top, it's just the first thing that they talk about in the commission plan. And retail commissions is something that we really want to teach and do ourselves and repeat that. So getting those 20 customers gives you $25 in auto ship. When you reach that 20 mark, you're going to jump all the way to $35 per auto ship customer. So that's where, if you do the math, 20 times 7 or times 35 equals $700. So now let's talk about another way that we get paid. This is through volume. So 20 gel customers, what's that going to do to your volume? How is that going to drive volume into both of your legs? Well, it's very, very simple. So 20 customers on the gel are equivalent to 1,800 in commissionable volume, that's your CV, and 2,000 in qualifying volume. So the 1,800 is what we get paid in commission. And the 2,000, the qualifying, is what we do to go through rank advancement. And when we rank advance, that begins to unlock the many other ways that we earn money in the New Life commission plan. So if you take a look at this graph here, you'll see that you've got your team leg and you've got your inside leg. And again, those are your 6 associates strategically placed, like I just showed you in the map. And each one of them is gathering 20 customers of their own. And when you do that, each one of those associates will have 1,800 in CV and 2,000 in QV for a total of 5,400 on your team leg, and then 6,000 in qualifying volume. And then on your inside leg, it's going to be 7,200 and 8,000. And why the differential there is because your personally enrolled customers, that volume always defaults to your inside leg. And guess what the most exciting part is? When this system goes into play, you will have the volume of coordinator. So coordinator volume will come by teaching each associate that you enroll to enroll 20 gel customers, and that's the key, gel customers, on a 30-day auto shipment, and everyone is earning $700 in retail commissions. So let's do the math on that. If you look over here at the left or the right side for you guys, it's the white area. The team leg will have 1,800, 1,800, 1,800. And so you're really pumping volume into that team leg. And on the inside leg, which would be your personal leg, that would be 1,800, 1,800, 1,800 for your associates. And then your customer volume of 1,800 also goes into that leg. So if you look at the grand totals, you've got 5,400 on one side, and then 7,200 on your inside leg, and that's equivalent to coordinator volume and 12 cycles. So if you look over to the commissionable volume on the gray area, you'll see here that for 20 gel customers, your team commission is the cycles, so that's 12 cycles times 40, which is $480. And then the retail commissions that you'll be earning are $700 for your 20 personal gel auto ship customers for a total of $1,180. And it's just simple. It's 20 customers, 6 associates, do, teach, repeat. All right, so let's duplicate this system. What's going to happen to your volume? What's going to happen to your commissions when you duplicate? So by duplicating this just one time, and what that means is teaching each one of your associates to go gather 6 associates and gather 20 customers. When you do that, everybody is earning $700 or more at this point, right? And the volume begins to really multiply. So again, we start out with you, 20 gel customers with 1,800 in CV and 2,000 in QV. You have your team leg, you have your inside leg. Now that each one of those associates have they themselves gathered 6 associates who each have 20 customers, that volume is going to jump to 12,600 CV and 14,000 QV for each one of these associates, for a grand total of 37,800 CV on your team leg and 4,200 QV. And then on your inside leg, you'll have 39,600 CV and 44,000 QV. This is life coach volume. It's like you go from coordinator, you kind of skip over as you move through to life coach, and it's very, very close to ambassador volume, which is 50,000. So let's do the math on this. Let's see the money on this one. So this again is life coach volume. You have your team leg at 12,600 times 3. You have your inside leg at 12,600 times 3, plus your personal 1,800 for your gel customers. So you can just see the math right there, and that is equivalent to 66 cycles. Now, if you hop on over to the left-hand side, you'll see that 66 cycles, now you're getting paid $60 per cycle and earning almost $4,000. Your retail commissions are $700 still. So when you add those together, it's a whopping $4,660, almost $5,000 by just repeating 700 to success one time. So you see a target, you hit a target. And again, the target is 20 gel customers on auto ship and 6 associates, and then duplicate. Get paid, get your people paid. It's simple, 700 to success, 20 to the top, 6 are the bricks. Step 1 is gather the gel customers. Step 2 is gather 6 associates following the placement map, do, teach, and repeat. Now, let me show you guys, let me escape out of here and show you guys the collateral material that is developed for this program. So I'm going to be uploading these into the units so that we know this. We know that if we track our progress, what we focus on, we find, what we focus on, we move toward, and really knowing the state of your business is very, very critical. You know, you want to treat this like a business, you want to run it like a business because you want to get paid like this is a real business. And so I've got tracking systems for you to be able to keep track of everything and how to do it. So you'll see here, these are 2 worksheets, and it really, everyone's inside leg and team leg is going to be different. So you'll pick which one matches you. You would print this out, and you could actually take this system and duplicate it. You know that $4,600 that I showed you? Imagine if you got 20 customers going each week. The volume there would just absolutely multiply on an astronomical level. So what you can do is you print these sheets out and you're going to write down your team members. So you'll go into your back office and you'll see what you've started with right now. Where are you right now? You'll have your team leg and you'll have your inside leg. And then what I want you to do is write the names in the circles of each one of your team members that you currently have. So these are your associates. And listen, I'm not talking about associates that are just there because they wanted the cheapest price. I'm talking about the business builders that you have. And they don't have to be like, you know, people that are like bringing on tons and tons of people. But we know this in this industry, most distributors are customer gatherers. And this system, our compensation plan with New You Life, pays for that. So what you're going to do is write down your associates, and whatever blanks need to be filled in, you fill them in. You gather your associates. And then the next thing is 20 to the top. This is your worksheet. So I want you to think of gathering these customers as an elephant that you're going to bite one or bite one at a time. So you're going to look at this in kind of clusters of 5. So you're going to go in your back office. You're going to print this sheet out, 20 to the top. You're going to go into your back office. You're going to see who do you have currently on a gel auto shipment. You're going to write their names. You're going to write down their auto ship date, because the critical factor in this is that 30 auto ships have to run. 20 auto ships have to run in a 30-day period. So that means if somebody pushes out a date just because they have an auto ship running, it won't count. You've got to have 20 auto ships run in a 30-day period. So you're going to go ahead and, Rick, you need to mute yourself. You need to go ahead and write the names of the people that you currently have, and then you're going to put the auto ship date, and you're going to fill out those first 5. Get excited about that. Then you're going to go through the next 5. Get excited about that. And then the subsequent 5, and that will be your roadmap for gathering your 20 to the top customers so that you're earning $700 in commission. And you can really use this worksheet for many other practical ways. You could make this a monthly thing so that you're making sure that each month that you're printing this out, you can write the month at the top of the worksheet and make sure that you have those auto ships running. You can also use it as an organizing system. You can say, what are the first 5 customers that are running in the month of April? And then what are the next 5? And what are the next 5? So you can even do them in a sequential way of date and making sure that those auto ships run. And that way, if your volume isn't rising, you can call customer service and say, hey, Susie Q, her auto ship was supposed to run on the 13th and it didn't. What happened? And it could be a matter of maybe her credit card expiration date changed, and then this would give you the opportunity to know exactly, precisely what's happening in your business. And you can call Susie Q and say, hey, we need to update your expiration, we gotta get a new number in there, and so forth. So there's a lot of applications simply to this 20 to the top worksheet right there.
Jen,
so
we can't see the sheet.
This is 700 to success. And It is a simple system that we are going to begin to focus on. We want to drive into that customer base so that we're driving volume, we're driving commission, and we're driving money into our bank accounts. All right, I'm going to stop screen share. And
we can't see the sheets.
Hold on one second.
I kept trying to tell you.
Jackie, let me unmute you. What happened? I'm hearing Jack. There's no volume. Okay. That's interesting. I see that you're unmuted.
Can anyone hear me?
I see you visually.
Everyone else can hear me.
Oh, there. You know what it was? I had my volume down.
Oh, we haven't been able to see any of the sheets.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's right. That's right. Okay, let me go back to it. You guys, thank you so much. Okay. Hold on. Let me go back to the sheets. 1 second. Thank you for saying that, because the sheets are very, very important part, because this is a system. So let me go back to share. Okay. All right. So Jackie, say because I can only see myself. Can you?
Yes.
See? Okay.
Yes.
All right. So here are your sheets. These are your worksheets, and thank you guys. So the worksheets, again, you would pick out which one of these sheets fits you. Which one is your team leg? Which one is your inside leg? So are you a left person or are you a right person? And then you would use these and write the names down of the people, of the associates that you have. Okay, so I'll just do a recap on what I said, but you didn't see. So you'd write their names in the circle. So you start there, start with what you have, and then you know where to fill in the blanks. So say this is you, this very first sheet, and say your team leg is your left leg, and your inside leg is your right leg. And you know what? If you don't know what that means, go to your enrolling sponsor. They will tell you exactly where you're placed and which is your team leg and which is your inside or personal leg, okay? And then you're going to look at your distributors, and anybody that's on the left, you would write their names in here. And on the right, you would write your names in here. So this is for current distributors. So any gaps that are filled, you would follow this map. So say you have a couple of distributors here and maybe one distributor here, you know your next person should go over here in number 4 spot, okay? For a brand new person, you would teach them the first distributor goes on their team leg, the second distributor goes on their inside leg, and then their next two, number 3 and 4, they enroll them and put them out of the holding tank onto their team leg. And then associate 5 and 6 go on to their inside leg. Now there's a lot of strategy to this, and it's very important that you follow this. Going back and forth will take too long for volumes to begin to drive through the legs. So there is strategy and logic to this system. So you want to follow the system. And then on the next sheet, that would be that your team leg is on your right, your inside or your personal leg would be the left, and you would follow the same thing. So the 2 rules are, if you're a current associate, go to your back office, print this worksheet out and fill it out for where you are right now, and then fill in the blanks according to the strategy of placement, of where these needed to be placed, okay? All right, so those are the map worksheets. Now here's your 20 to the top worksheet. So you've got your 4 clusters with 5 gel customers in each cluster. So this is what you're going for. This is where you're gonna earn commission on your retail customers. This is where you're gonna earn your auto ship. So you're gonna go through and you're gonna write the names of the people that you currently have, okay? So again, for those that are already, obviously if you're in the Zoom, you're in the business already, you're gonna go into your back office and look for your gel customers. How are you gonna find them? We know that 90 CV and 100 QV is a gel customer. Other than the fact, you know, hopefully you're tracking who your customers are, and you should know that already, but if you don't, that's how you would do it. And you're gonna write their names down with their gel auto ship dates over on the right-hand side, okay? And then you're going to just begin to build clusters of 5. And when this entire sheet is filled out, this is where you're going to have your 20 customers. This is also the sheet that I would like for you guys to print out at the top of every month. Go into your back office and I will show you how to build reports, but you can find this information out all by your big guy self by just going into your back office. There is a pre-done report by corporate that sometimes is there, sometimes it's not, but it's your customers that are running for the past 30 days, and you're going to fill this sheet out, see who you have so you can see what the gaps are. Maybe you do have already 9 customers on gel auto shipment. Yay, that means you only need 11 more. Remember what you focus on. When you know what to focus on, you're going to reach that target. You see a target, you hit your target, and your target is 20 gel customers that run in a 30-day block. And that's why it's important to track the auto ship date. That's why it's important for you to make sure that those auto ships went through, okay? So you're going to write their names down for what you currently have, and then write down their gel auto ship date. I need to add the word gel on this top one here. And then fill in the blanks. For a brand new person, they're going to print this worksheet and just go to it. You're going to use the funnel system, all the other stuff that we've taught you guys on how to gather and collect customers. And so there's 2 uses for this. It's a way for you to keep track of your business. It's a way for you to onboard a new distributor. You're going to have them print out the map. You're going to have them print out 20 to the top. And you're going to have them start putting the people in and filling the gaps. Again, you see a target, you hit a target. Does that make sense for everybody? I'm going to stop share. Makes sense. All right. I'm going to go ahead and stop the recording now.